Welcome back to another episode of the Dingbat District Podcast. You are coming live from after a fuck-up of mine. I royally fucked up and forgot to press it. We've been going for about 40 minutes now. So, welcome back to another episode of the Dingbat District Podcast. I'm going to go ahead and address this early. And now, Blake is not going to be here this episode. He couldn't make it. He is backpacking through Nepal right now, chasing after his long-lost sister, which I made up. So, he is backpacking for nothing. And that's really actually just a cover-up for his butthole reconstruction surgery.
Yep,
that's on us.
Yep, I don't know. Maybe we just make the last episode like a bad audio episode, and this is then part 2.
Yeah, that's 100% fine.
Part
with me.
2.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll see how that goes. But just to recap, we were betting Blake couldn't fit a wine bottle up his ass. Then he did it. He did it.
He just couldn't get it out.
It's pretty cool.
Which none of us decided to bet on because we're smart people.
Yeah. If you guys want Blake to come to your parties and put a wine bottle up his ass, he'll do it.
He'll do it.
He'll do it.
20 spot, that's it.
He'll do it.
20 spot and half of your Wingstop. It's a really good deal. You just have to get Wingstop.
Yeah. The heat is what lubes it. He is what lubes it. We were
not genuine worth. His heat for the moment.
Yeah.
He loves it. It's a challenge for him, and that's what he needs is a challenge.
I think last episode, if it was an episode, if it will be an episode, we were covering how many Indians live in Dallas, which is great. We love all of it. It's awesome.
Go check it out.
Go check it out. It's awesome. Great. If not, it'll just won't exist. And then you were talking about your car.
Yeah.
How good German engineering is.
Yeah, that fucking Jerry piece of shit. I bought it 2 years ago, and it's already had 3 different visits to a mechanic. And the alternator's shot now, so I'm just going to fucking sell it. But I did also figure out that, A, don't go to a car lot on a Saturday. It's the worst fucking experience you'll ever have. B, I found the most random car lot where there wasn't a singular white person in that car lot except for me, my dad, and the white salesman they gave us on purpose because I saw the guy trace down his only white salesman in the whole lot and bring him to us. It was like, hey, man, you didn't have to do that.
What kind of dealer?
Toyota Grapevine.
Toyota Grapevine? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What were the other salesmen?
They had one of everybody. They really did.
It's like an IKEA.
Yeah. You could have gotten a bedside table or you could have gotten a sofa.
Oh, no. Did you know, actually, that's how IKEA does its hiring practices, is based upon the racial demographic of the local area. That's how they hire people that work in the IKEA.
So, like, 43% of the demographic is Asian. They have 43% Asian people working there?
Yep.
I don't hate that.
Yeah. Also, it's a car dealership. You got to be ready. You got to be a Swiss Army knife.
Oh, I was ready for anyone. No, that's a lie. I wasn't.
Yeah. But I'm saying, like, if an Ethiopian guy walks in, they got to have one in the back.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to pull him out of the... He's fixing a battery. He's a mech.
Yeah. They're like,
he's a mech. He's a mech tech. When you're like, you're going to make a commission today.
Hey, hey, get out of the hammock. Let's go. Come on.
You just see a door in a Sprinter van open up. We're like, come on, one.
Yeah.
No, but like I would have been fine if we got the fat black guys.
Yeah.
They were cool. I know with fat black guys, all you got to do is bring up food or nerdy shit.
Yeah.
I could have brought up Magic the Gathering. We would have been fine.
Yeah.
Pokemon cards are always a good second.
Yeah.
Marvel's a good third. With fat black guys, you just nerdy shit in general.
And then, if nothing else, you bring up, have you seen Meteor Man?
Man, the Wayans brothers really were something, huh?
No. So Meteor Man was the Eddie Murphy one.
No.
And then what was there was the Wayans brothers one. It was Pajama Kid or Pajama Man?
Yeah.
Which one was that one?
And he was mentally challenged.
He was. I played it for my daughter. Like sometimes I'll go through, and I actually have to apologize for movies historically to my daughter. She goes, "What's this?" And I was like, "I don't know what we were thinking, Bubby." The CIA just introduced crack to the hood.
They were running with it.
Yeah, they were running with it.
Have you ever seen Undercover Brother?
Yeah. Which by the way, Whitest Kids You Know did a sketch about that, where these guys.
I haven't seen them recently.
They walk up and because the director of Weapons is from Whitest Kids You Know.
Really?
Yeah, Zachary Cregger. He was
Is that the guy that also has the Weird Shit podcast now?
I don't know. He has like a shaved head.
Oh, okay, no.
Yeah, he is a shaved head. So his directorial, like, his IMDb is Whitest Kids You Know, Whitest Kids You Know, Civil War on Drugs, Miss May, which was a Playboy. It was funded by the Playboy, and it was like a Playboy movie comedy. and then it goes Barbarian and Weapons. It's kind of like how Jordan Peele was, where it went from like straight comedies to straight horrors.
Right. He got fucking The Independent House Bunny with Anna Faris, and then he went on to do real shit.
Yeah. Well, and fun fact, Jordan Peele wanted Weapons. So Weapons was being shopped around Hollywood quite a bit.
I saw that.
I had friends that had read the spec script probably about like a year and a half ago, 3-4 years now.
Right.
And Jordan Peele wanted this script so bad. When he didn't get it, he only lost it by, I think, like $3 million. He fired his whole management team and was like, bad. And then he got his...
What's him with one-word reactions? Nope, bad. He's just fucking...
Yeah, nope, bad. He's like, I need this one-word movie. I'm going to make him call it Weapon, but it's fine. Like... That's how you get a script sold. He's like, looks at it. He's like, "What's this movie called?"
Weapon.
Talk to me. He's like, "No, we're calling it Talk." Or Talk to. Like 2 words is too many to him.
Too much.
He's like, "I just wanted to call it Out. I didn't want it to be Get Out."
That wasn't mine. That was the market. That was the company, the backing.
Yeah, he's like, I thought Get Out was just too long for people to say. I just the studio wanted to call it Get Out of My House.
You crazy. Don't worry, I'll fill in the blank.
Yeah. You know what we need to do is we need to get a sound. We need to get
Blake saying the N-word.
Yeah.
Forever.
When other comics say racial slurs, we can replay it like a dog with a button. So it's them saying it and not us.
We've just got the weirdest audio board of Chris Rock's Bigger and Blacker.
Yeah. No. It needs to be someone. It needs to be like just RJ. Or it just needs to be like RJ. Just
our comics.
Yeah, our comics. So it's not us appropriating. We're getting permission to appropriate their language. From them.
Yeah. And we have to take it from when they were on the podcast.
Yeah. I'll start the white one right now. Cracker.
Oh, I wanted to do that one.
What is another one you got? Honky.
Well, honky can't be sad. Honky.
Yeah.
We need a couple of those.
It needs to sound like a horn honking.
Yeah, and just for audio sake, I'll definitely cut it out.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and in your best black voice say the N-word for me, and then we'll just use that as a placeholder.
Damn it, I was going to start the podcast this way. Actually, I told my wife in the car, I was like, all right, I'm going to
start by saying the N-word.
No. I was going to start the podcast by saying, all right, Paxton, $50, whoever says the N-word first, go. $100, whoever says the N-word first.
Zach, I edit the podcast.
$200?
Does it have to stay in the podcast?
Yeah, no, hold on. Let me just say this. And now it's edited in, and I want $100. Here, look, I'm going to say another racial word.
Whoa, Zach.
Yeah. Nick said I could say that one.
We can say that one.
Yeah, I can say
it's
that one.
Back.
My daughter called me that.
If your daughters or your moms call you it, you can.
Yeah, if your 13-year-old daughter calls you you can just... I said that on stage once, and a DCC comic came up to me and was like, I can't believe you said that. I know. And I was just like, first of all, it's 10 people at this club on a Thursday.
Right.
This isn't a part of my they were acting like this is Zach's regular set, and I'm like, I'm trying. It's something that really happened to me.
Yeah.
I don't condone my daughter saying this, but it did happen. I talked to her afterwards, but it happened.
Yeah.
Let me just try it, and they're like, and I was like, also too, stop being brainwashed.
Yeah.
I'm not punching down. I wasn't sitting here like, hey, so I'm sitting on this podcast with this. See, I don't even feel comfortable saying in that context.
Right.
Because then it's punching down.
Right.
If someone says, hey, Zach, you're like a queer baiting butt pirate, I feel okay saying that because it's about me. Someone's saying it about me.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Well, and also, nothing matters. I've had a couple people that will remain nameless come up to me and say the same thing. He's like, you say a lot of things. Just in that general frame of thought.
A lot of things.
And I knew exactly what they were talking about because at that moment I had just said those things.
Okay.
And I was just like, but also I'm the person that's hanging out with those people.
Yeah.
Some of these people are like... You don't hang out. You don't go to an 1851 spot and get touched very softly by all the gay comics that are there.
Yeah.
I go through with that. I get it.
Yeah. If I go to the gayborhood and get oil checked one more time in the middle of the club, guess what? I can yell fudge packer. I can say these things.
Why not? It's not going to be in an angry tone. It never would be.
Also, I didn't understand the true. No, I'm not going to even throw this one out here. I was going to be like, head. What does it mean?
Do you want to know?
No, I don't. I know it's a bad racial slur, and I shouldn't say it. And we're gonna bleep it.
We're gonna bleep it.
We're gonna bleep it. Shit, I forgot who I work for. Yeah, we can't say things.
Well, if we're gonna bleep it, I can tell you the history of it.
Okay. Well, no, then people know what I said.
Fine. Remind me after. I'll write it down.
Leave it a mystery.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah. You gotta bleep that too.
No, you don't. Yeah, you do.
What are we talking about here? Talking about practice?
Talk about practice?
I hate people who don't get that reference.
I know. How did you not just be frequently on your phone? Just viciously and maliciously on your phone your whole childhood.
Like, even Zach Webb got that reference the other day, and I was like, good for you.
Hell yeah, Zach.
I didn't know you knew about sports. He's like, he goes, that's from sports?
In his defense, though, that is just Allen Iverson living his life, which is hilarious.
Yeah.
That's not necessarily sports.
Yeah.
But the amount of people that could have been fucked back in 2002 if camera phones were just a thing.
Oh, my God.
Allen Iverson always had a gun. He was just John Morant. John Morant's just getting caught.
Oh,
he's putting it on his social
dream
media.
team never would have happened.
Right. Michael Irvin used to do so much cocaine.
Yeah.
So, all of our favorite people are fronted and fueled by something really bad that we shouldn't know.
Dude, could you imagine?
Harvey Weinstein. I'm kidding.
No. Could you imagine, like, you remember the Christian Bale Terminator set freak out where he's like, this is a joke, and he's like freaking out?
Freaking out of the PA.
Yeah, I guarantee you there's something like that in the back gambling room of like a Chinese theater of Michael Jordan just going, he owes me money! And just like, hey, he owes me money! And just like beating the shit out of small Korean man who didn't deal the cards correctly. Like,
I feel like there was one recently where he someone shorted him on cash and he was going after him within the past 2 years.
Yeah.
He was going after someone, and Mike, you have money. You're good, dude.
It's never enough.
It's never enough.
It's never enough. He's like, I was in Space Jam!
Flu game, motherfucker!
I'll call Bugs right now!
You think I don't have Daffy on speed dial?
He's gonna come duck your ass up.
My kids be knowing Bugs Bunny. The fuck you think you know?
I thought I saw a pussy tat. I did see a pussy tat.
About to dunk on these pussy tats.
I used to make Dennis Rodman my bitch.
Why you think Dennis Rodman married himself? I mentally fucked him up. His best friend is a dictator.
I played him in a game of quarters, and now 20% of his paycheck comes to me.
I told Scottie Pippen's wife she could have sex with that man. They go through me still to this day.
As much as I go through them.
Talk about a cis motherfucker. She starts rambling off and walking away.
Dream team, more like my bitch squad.
Dream team, more like Michael Jordan and friends.
Charles Barkley used to have complete thoughts until I fucked him.
This looked more like a game of Family Feud. Where's Steve Harvey? I need a man in a purple suit.
The only reason why Shaq owns so many Papa Johns is because I never got my hands on them.
Kobe's helicopter went down because he owed me in my dice game. I cut the brakes. Black Mamba my ass.
Black Mamba my ass. He's short as fuck.
Couldn't make it home.
He's tiny, right? Like everyone was talking about the new NBA, old NBA. Dude. Oh, God. Yeah.
And now there's Angel Reese.
Oh, someone was talking about the other day. Kenny was talking about, he's like, hey, dude, there's this fine girl up in the front row. And he goes, I think it's not going to last with the guy she's with. I'm going to catch the rebounds. And I'm like, hey, I said, if you break up with a girl and then go back out with her, is that like pulling an Angel Reese? And Kenny was like, what do you mean? I was like, you're catching your own rebounds to score points? And he's like, that's not funny. And I was like, all right, fine. You don't watch women's basketball then.
It was pretty funny.
Yeah, because the majority of her rebounds are hers. It's just her going like this and being like,
I got so many rebounds. Why am I not on the all? Because you have a 0% make rate.
Yeah.
You're catching all your own rebounds because you hit the bottom of the rim.
Yeah.
You daft bitch.
I stopped eating Reese's Puffs because of her. This is how much I'm dedicated to the meme. I do the whole thing where you get Angel Reese branded stuff, and you throw it in your cart, but you miss it on purpose. And I don't post it because I don't want to be called out as like someone be like, you racist fuck. And I'm like, no, dude, she just is not good.
Yeah. I would have done the same thing for Caitlin Clark.
Yeah. I don't think Sabrina, what her phrase, I hate the fact that the one WNBA player who has a solid Nike shoe deal is, I think, Sabrina.
Who?
See, exactly. That's my fucking point. But my daughter's
obsessed.
obsessed. My daughter's obsessed with her shoes, and I had to get them because Caitlin Clark doesn't have her own shoe with Nike yet. She actually just wears Kobe 9 prototypes, I think.
She just wears the white Walmart shoes that you see all the nurses wear.
I would love that. Can we get Caitlin New Balances and she just dunks on people in fucking Hokas or something?
I was just going to say, like, give her own line of Hoka.
Dude, oh yeah, dude. Like, she could just ball all day.
If we're talking, though, she does look like she belongs on a Cialis commercial here pretty soon. Like, she's just the wife in a failed marriage that can't get it up.
No, I feel like Caitlyn would be like the person that'd be like, hey, get hard. And it's like, okay, yes, ma'am, I am hard. Oh, no problem. Yeah, stay hard, too. Like, Caitlin Clark, it's a digital sex coach. Like, she's there. She's like, hey, back up, back up, back up.
You pulling her shorts up?
Yeah. You call that a dick?
No, she just gives me the youth pastor at church that's trying to turn all the girls lesbian.
Yeah, I could see that.
Like, she just looks like she belongs in way more denim than she's wearing.
Yeah.
Like,
she looks like she has a mixtape called Scissor Me Timbers.
She comes home and puts on a robe, and it's just denim.
Yeah, just a denim robe. With an UGG in fur lining.
That'd actually be rad.
Yeah.
Now that we're talking shit. We need to get in on some things.
Dingbat robes. Too bad we live in Texas and it's hot.
I know, but
we could sit in the podcast in these denim robes.
I know. We have a whole portable AC unit in this room. It's at 61. It's doing nothing.
It's doing. We're barely surviving.
And if you sit next to that thing, you're like, oh my god, this thing's amazing. No, we're just fucking warm.
Yeah.
Like, it's just room is just hell. It's just a hellfire.
That's what. And it doesn't. Yeah. Indians took all the nice houses. It's just left us whites and DR Hortons. Like that.
I do have to say, I don't think this was the Indians' fault. I think this house was just wired by my fucking grandma's crackhead boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. I mean, they came in. Them and BlackRock took all the nice houses.
Ah.
So us whites live in DR Horton homes.
Yours is DR Horton a bad one?
Yeah, it's a bad one.
Yeah.
Yours isn't even. Yours is Hort. Yours is not even your.
I didn't even get the brother on this
Yeah,
one.
you didn't get it. You got none of it.
We got the first house where his son was trying to take over. And you're like, just go build some of those.
He's like, yeah, Dad, watch me. I'm going to build good ones.
Like, give me a chance. You're like, you
Yeah.
can go build North Richland Hills, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, it's like let me give you guys this idea. Concrete walls for an addict, and they're like, no, like we can't.
It'll fall down.
Yeah.
Ceiling made out of concrete.
Yeah, but he's like, but how else do I keep the bodies concealed without the cops knowing? Because you guys said I couldn't have a basement in Texas. Which
you put them in the lake, dude, like the rest of them.
Yeah. Oh, which, by the way, I am on this thing where, obviously, we know historically, like people have talked about how Tom Segura calls Garth Brooks the serial killer and does this whole bit.
And now
right?
he's getting backlash where everyone's just being not creative, and now he's the serial killer.
No. People are actually saying that he's the Lady Bird Lake killer.
Yeah. Everyone's taking his own accusation against him.
Yeah, I like it. I love it. It's just
fun.
like it started when he showed up to Austin.
Right.
And it's like he started making T-shirts. I want to make a T-shirt that just has Tom's face on it and says Lady Bird Lake Killer.
Tom, where are the bodies, Tom?
Yeah.
You know he loves it, kinda.
I don't know.
Unless he starts getting like actually subpoenaed and warranted for it. But at that point, they'll just pay him off.
It's karma. It's just karma. It's funny. It's like, hey, and
funny.
also, if he can't laugh at it, then it's disappointing.
Yeah, that's true.
If
he has fallen off. It kind of sucks that he's become so successful that now he's just not the same.
Oh, this will be a good clip. Sorry. Fancy Chef. That's on YMH.
So fun.
So fun. My daughter obsessed with him. So she, he has like 10 phone numbers.
Yeah, he's ridiculous.
So daughter pauses the screen, calls one. He picks up.
No shit.
He picks up, and she goes, I was like, I need to cater a party. Okay, how much? I go, say 10,000 people. She goes, 10 people. And I go, no, 10,000. She goes, I mean 10,000. He goes, are you messing with me? Who is this? What's going on? And she just hangs up. And I was like, oh, fuck, what the fuck?
Could have had this.
No, and then he calls back. And then he's like, I'm going to take this phone number. I'm going to put it all over the internet. I'm going to ridicule you. He like left a voicemail, and I was just like, I'm just going to let this go and see if anything happens. I don't want to call him back and explain to him like, hey, sorry, mentally challenged chef, my 10-year-old decided to, take some time off Roblox and Minecraft to fucking.
And now you're threatening to dox her.
Yeah, I was like, hopefully it'll go away. And now she's not a fan. She hates it. I'm just like, but you did call him.
Right.
And she's like, but I didn't think it would get through. And so it was very sad because now we used to watch Fancy Chef videos together. She's like, are strawberries in the champagne glass? Tell me when he puts the strawberries in champagne glass.
Where's the ranch?
Yeah, like.
Oh, if you don't know Fancy Chef, it's kind of sad, but it's also pretty funny because he's kind of a douche. But
yeah,
Tom is making fun of a man who is plagiarizing himself as a much higher Michelin star chef, when in reality he's buying things from Walmart and taking it out of the packaging and putting it in a champagne glass, and that's it.
Dr. Drew looked at him and was like, yeah, no, he has brain damage. Dr.
Somewhere.
Drew. Yeah, he's like, dude, look at this. Look at his eyes. Like Dr. Drew went through it.
Have you noticed how he doesn't take off his sunglasses?
Yeah.
The only person who did that and didn't have brain damage was Biggie, and he was so severely cross-eyed. He only did that so people knew who he was talking shit to. And that's why he died.
Yeah, but that's gonna be its own clip, and hopefully he sees what he did to when he did. He's gonna be like, oh shit, or he's not gonna care. He's like, yeah, and don't have her call me again.
Starts calling her from all of his 10 phone numbers.
Yeah.
Well, now, dickhead, I'm gonna fucking dox you.
Yeah.
Here's all 10 phone numbers. No one actually use him, but ruin his day.
I can't believe there's no way people actually hire him.
Oh, there's not a chance. It's just fake it till you make it type of shit. Or it's really shitty people playing not Meet the Fuckers, Dinner with Schmucks.
Yeah.
But Dinner with Schmucks is catered to by the schmuck.
Yeah.
That's what really sucks.
They're like, this is so good. They do what Tom does.
Yeah.
Some rich assholes in Austin do it just to do what Tom does. Where they're like,
oh, but he's paying him millions of dollars. Like, yeah, but still to shit on him.
Yeah.
And the guy doesn't understand.
Yeah.
But also, I still did laugh, so I'm not gonna act like I didn't.
No, I still laughed. It was funny when they did the chef off against the other chef,
The NADC guy.
Yeah, and then and he starts asking him to cook his food for him, like he's the shoe chef. He's like, hey, can you grab this for me? And at first he kind of helps him, and then he's like, dude, I'm not cooking your stuff for you.
Right. This is a competition. I'm going to win, but fuck off.
Yeah. Josh Wiseman, the guy who was the guest on there.
Yeah.
Favorite YouTube chef.
He's so fun. And
favorite YouTube chef.
I think he's the one that I've been following where he took every state's number one dish and ranked them.
Yep.
And every once in a while you meet a cool dish or you see one, you're like, oh, I got to try that. And then he shits on Maryland or something. You're like, oh, that's fun. He's shitting on a whole state. That's neat.
Oh, I wonder what he did for Utah, because Utah has no culinary
it was
identity.
Real shitty.
Yeah, Utah has no culinary identity whatsoever. They're literally like, okay, people don't like that we have multiple wives and believe that someone talks to God these days.
So what we're going to do...
And then we're going to run over here. We're going to settle over here. Also, we need money, so plantation owners came in, and we're going to have 1 billion kids. So, no, the food doesn't need to taste good. We just need lots of it.
Rice. We need so much rice.
So much rice. So much casserole. One of the biggest restaurants over there is called J Dogs. It's fantastic.
Okay.
But it is just hot dogs with a very unique barbecue sauce.
Their one might have been hot dish or hot dump or something like that. Hot dump is definitely not the name of it, but it looked like a runny hot dump.
Hot dump.
But it was just like 2 pieces of bread in a pan, and then it was like an open-faced turkey sandwich, I think.
Yeah, it pours. It pours because you have 20 children. Everyone gets spam. Like it's there's no culinary cuisine of persecuted polygamists running for their lives. Like
we don't have McDonald's. All we have is soda shops. That's all we have in this whole state is just soda.
Yeah,
because we can't have anything fun.
No, they can't. And then they're all going to be diabetics. Like, have you seen the people? Like, I know people because obviously I'm Mormon.
Right.
I'm around a lot of them.
Right.
And some of them are a little too obsessed with Dr. Pepper. And it's like, you're going to have a colon blowout or something. Like, your liver's going to go. Like, I could keep drinking vodka at the same pace you're drinking Dr. Pepper. I still think I might live. I still think I'll be okay. Vodka's pretty pure. It's calorie intensive.
Right.
But I'm on Ozempic now, so I can only handle so much. Yeah.
But, you could tell someone's eyes got too big for their stomach in the Mormon faith. And you're like, we're going to have all these wives. And then all those wives turn 50. And you're like, we need to kill all these wives. Dr. Pepper.
Hey. Remember when I said, don't drink the gasoline?
Science says.
Yeah.
It's just as good as regular food.
Hey, you're building another house. For which wife you're building a house for? That wife? Can you make the stairs really steep? How steep can you make the stairs? And then at the end of the stairs, open to the basement. Why? I just want to make it quick.
Just a button. I want my own little Matt Lauer button under my desk.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to fall into our basement.
Yeah.
And just traps like what was the Rancor?
Yeah, the Rancor pit. There's a Rancor pit, and all the rejected children that you had because you're sucking and fucking so much that some of them are little inbred, and they live in the Rancor pit underneath the house.
And the ones with hip dysplasia get eaten.
Yeah,
and wife number 2, that's why she's king right now.
Yeah,
because she eats them first.
Yeah,
she's the Rancor.
Yeah, she's the Rancor. She was the wife that got a little too fat, a little too fast. No, just. And
here's what I'm going to need you to do, Mr. Architect. I'm going to need you to make the third step from the top 1 step shorter than everyone else.
Yeah.
So when they go and they miss, they fall right into the pit.
Yeah.
Right into the pit. Big thud. And we want crashing bells like you won a prize at Dave & Buster's.
Yeah. And so they come from the tunnels, and they run in, and then they devour whoever has displeased me.
And by tunnels... Yes, they are the Jewish tunnels.
They are the Jewish tunnels. Dude, Mormons love Jews, okay? They'll do everything to emulate them. Trust me. In the Mormon culture, they are so pro-Israel. Like, they wish they were Jewish. I grew up, being Mormon, they're like, hey, I was told in Sunday school, we're basically Jewish.
And what way, though? Because I just don't know anything.
They're just all about, they just love the tribes of Israel. They just love, they're like, we're basically Jewish except for Jesus. And I'm like, that's everyone. Like, what do we mean?
So Mormonism is a sect of Christianity, isn't
it?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Mormons basically, this is the best way to put it. So, everyone has the Bible. Like, Jesus had apostles. They all wrote about Jesus. And I was like, Jesus is coming. Jesus is here. Jesus is doing miracles. Jesus is gone, and we're sad. We died for our sins. Live like Jesus. Bible. That's it, right? Then
love how you picked up Nick Hawk for the Bible.
And then...
You're not talking about Oakland. You're talking about You're talking about the group of people trying to diminish.
The Bible's pretty gay. Okay, it's called Sodom and Gomorrah. Do you remember?
12 dudes are following you around.
Yeah, dude, pretty gay.
Gay.
A guy running around doing magic. Really?
Fixing all the lepers. Why? More dudes to fuck.
Yeah, Mary Magdalene's cop out, and then and so then the Book of Mormon is just the idea that. Some people were in South America, and they're like, they've heard of Jesus, and they have their whole thing of, Jesus is coming. Oh, Jesus came and visited us after he died. Jesus does magic. Cool, bye, Jesus. That's it. It's literally called the Book of Mormon, Another Testament of Jesus Christ, because it's just more people doing the same thing what they did over there. Okay. They just didn't get to hang out with him when he was alive.
So when does it stop? Because I know that the Torah is the first iteration of it all.
Yeah.
And then the next step is Christianity, and the next step past that is the Quran.
Yeah.
So where in that trilogy of so much dismay is the Mormon branching out from?
It's not. That's the only thing it's truly branching out from is the idea that so like major Christianity believes like when all the apostles died after the 12th one, that the ability to talk to God or like the priesthood, like being a prophet, talking directly to God, it died after they went away. Right. Like they don't have that. Like it's
so the only conduits are through the church now.
No, like it's all gone.
Oh, okay.
Like they're just it's men running amok. Like it's just men being men.
Right.
And then Catholicism, they're like he communicates to God, but it's like more of like passive, not like I'm a prophet. Talking.
Don't wear rubbers.
Yeah,
just have a billion kids and ruin everyone's day at Chipotle or Target.
Yeah, pretty much. And then the difference is that Mormons believe that Joseph Smith was the one who found the records of the Book of Mormon,
right?
And that he restored the priesthood back to the earth, meaning the idea that there's a prophet on the earth today.
Okay, that's not as crazy as I thought.
Other than that, it's you can get a little
crazy.
There's some crazy stuff. You could get into some crazy stuff, like, but it's none of it's actually doctrine. It's more of just like speculative.
Right. It's all the extra people that took some lengthening bounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there's some like early church scholars like that were just being fun, just cool dudes, and they're like, hey, we think we found evidence that Cain is Bigfoot. They weren't church aficionados. They were like just BYU day one scholars. Like, hey, how weird can we make stuff?
They're just bros. You're like, watch this. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Hitler was John Smith, and now they're Paul, and now it's Saul, and now he's the Loch Ness Monster.
Yeah. There's some crazy stuff out there. There's if you really want to read into like subtext of like what modern day revelation is, you could say that like one day Mormons will eventually own their own planets. Like you can get weird with it, but none of it's like true doctrine. You can also do that with so many other religions of like
there's Christian scientists that are batshit crazy.
Yeah, there's also, it's like people that read into subtext of everything where like I would never be a person that said like I read the Quran and I'm like, "Oh, they hate all whites." It's like, "Okay, that's a very extreme."
Yeah.
They hate Western civilization. It's like, "Okay, you're focusing on the wrong things."
Yeah.
And not what the religion's about. So that's what happens to Mormonism a lot, is that people get crazy. Also, I believe in this in all religion, where there's this thing where people make up their own shit and say it is a part of like the religion.
Right.
Like I remember growing up, my mom would be like, "No rated R movies." The prophet said no rated R movies. First of all, it wasn't. It was fucking. What happened was one church authority said it one time at one conference at a talk.
Yeah.
So it was like a light suggestion. But my mom decided to be a horrible person and be like, "God said this." And I'm like, and then I unraveled her brain. And I was like, "Hey, Mom, I went to Canada. The same movie that's rated R here is PG-13 up here. So what? So God's rules are different in Canada?" And she's just like, got me there. Yeah. And I'm like,
honey, I've been waiting a long time.
Yeah.
You were just annoying.
Yeah.
That's what my mom did to me. I asked her why I was the youngest kid in my grade eventually. It was like, well, your birthday, you turned 5 on the first day of kindergarten when most people turn 6 into kindergarten, but you were annoying, so I got rid of you. So you went to school. It's like, Jesus Christ.
Dude,
all right.
Dude, one interesting point of Mormon history, at one point, in Missouri, you could shoot on site for being Mormon.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
In Missouri.
Yeah, Governor Boggs was like, "I'm tired of these guys. We're passing through. We're trying to go to Utah. We're passing through Missouri." They hated us.
Governor Boggs, just wait for black people.
Yeah.
They will eventually make it to Missouri.
Well, that's what I'm trying to say. So I remember when I was a kid, I would tell my dad, I'd be like, "Yeah, dude, like, they just keep pulling the race card at school." And he's like, "You know what? You know what you tell them? You tell them that you are 1/16 Blackfoot, and you know about oppression." And I was like, "I don't think I'm going to say that at all.
Dad, I don't think that's a good idea.
I don't think that's a good idea. I don't look like it. Don't look like it. I'm not like 23andMe wasn't around. I couldn't go around with like receipts. You know what I mean? Also, I didn't feel good saying that."
Right.
As my dad drove me to school in a Lincoln Navigator fully loaded because he just sold his business, I'm going to walk out and pull this shit. Yeah, I'm going to pull this shit. And then he goes, "Well, if you're not comfortable with that, what about the fact in this so-and-so time period, you could be shot in the face for just being Mormon?" And I'm like, that's worse.
Right now.
That's super weird, too. I don't think anyone's going to believe me. I'm not going to like pull up research books. Dad, how about I just tried to understand their pain and their struggle and I should stop bitching? He goes, sounds like you solved your own problem, and walked away.
Nope, eye for an eye.
Yep. He's like, no. You tell them you're actually more oppressed.
I never had that, but I would have my grandparents tell me every once in a while, like, you got a little bit of Native American in you.
Yeah.
Same thing. They're like, no, I don't. No, even if you do, I don't. Math is gone.
Yeah.
And then eventually I was like, what tribe are we from? And even if they're telling the truth, they go, we're from the Kickapoo tribe. I go, doesn't matter. I'm white. I'm not telling any of my 10-year-old friends I'm from Kickapoo. Fuck that.
I'm from Kickapoo?
Yeah.
That's fucking hilarious.
Get the fuck out of here. Like, no, Slavic. I'm Slavic as fuck.
Well, the weird thing was I thought I was French my whole life. Last name Marchand.
Yeah.
I didn't know this. Turns out that who I thought was my grandfather was not my whole life.
Oh.
Turns out.
Was it a known thing? It just wasn't told to you?
Yeah. My dad and my uncle and my grandmother worked at a bar/brothel in Pioche, Nevada.
Okay.
They lived above it. And one day, this little Frenchman came and was like, I'll take you away from this place. And in the middle of the night, packed up their things and left with this little boating Frenchman. In the middle of the night, moved somewhere else, and that was my family. And so I was like, so who's like my actual grandfather? He's like, he's a like half-blood Blackfoot Indian who was a drunk. And I was like, wow, Dad, way to talk about the stereotypes.
They're all drunk to you now.
Dude, you know how many research papers I did like on our family crests and all of this? I have no blood relation to this man. I'm sitting here thinking I'm a French oligarch. I'm none of these things. I was blaming my shortness on this small little Pepe Le Pew.
When in all actuality, your heritage just started in Louisiana.
Yeah, I have no idea. Also, there's no pictures of this man. My dad could have made this up too. For all we know, my grandmother's asexual. I don't know.
She just vibrated so hard that a new grandma.
Yeah, I don't know. But I'm sitting here like, my dad also like, because being Mormon, we do a lot of like family history work. So he like literally messaged me the other day like, we're related to like this old like British oligarch guy. Check him out. He did some pretty cool stuff. He did weird stuff. He was like a general that was really savage. And then I'm like, hey, how about we just figure out more of the more immediate history here, Dad?
Right. Tell me the cool ones, the ones that did good things.
Yeah. I'm like, or just like, do you have a picture of actual grandpa? And he's just like, anytime I bring it up, he's like, he's not real. Like, I don't want to think about him. He abandoned me. Like, it's just like, cool. It's like, it's weird to me. Yeah, I was just lied to. I hate, like, were you ever lied to? Like, when you figured out like a truth when you were a kid, you're like, I've been lied to my whole life?
I wasn't. I had a weird one in that my grandma was a hippie. It's just like she still smokes. Well, now she doesn't because she's super dementiated. But like until the end point, she did a lot of weed.
Yeah.
Smoked a lot of weed every day. Did a lot of acid way back in the day.